listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. Launches downfield. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job with it on this play.
Quick throw to the left side. It's caught downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Looking to chuck it again. Caught quickly. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. Ball carrier running through tackles. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And there's the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. What I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Keeping it on the ground here. And what a move, goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs, and we're seeing another one right here.
Makes a quick catch. He's found some room at the 45. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Obvious call there. You cannot rough up the quarterback like that. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return. Tackle at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Quick throw to his receiver. And he pulls in the catch.
After that completion, Chris, on this corner route, see if the offensive coordinator comes out later in the same look, but this time sends the receiver fake to the outside to the corner and back to the inside on a post. Could catch the defense off guard.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Using his legs on the scramble. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. Ohio State 7, Alabama 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Looking to throw. It's Jennings. Quick throw over the middle. And he scores. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Now the try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's tackled after the catch.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Just trying to get rid of it. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
He's got it open. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Receiver makes the grab. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Looking for the wideout. And it's complete downfield. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Alabama now operating in the red zone. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. The pass ball is incomplete, trying to extend the play, but nobody open. 2nd down after that previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Catch made way down to the 25.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw again. Here's the target, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The clock is still running up. To hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down, looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Jennings. He pulls it in for a big gain. He stopped, but he gets a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
He hands it off from the gun. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, just a great play by the running back here, just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
4-2 Spider.
And now the running back's got it again. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. He throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up third down. Now play number 9 on this drive. A quick throw out left, complete. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Send the back in motion. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Timeout, Alabama.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Touchdown. Tie. Wow, what a play. A defensive score.
We talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Graham. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Caught over the middle. It's Baker. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Jennings. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Alabama. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. There's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Baker. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on second and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw. It's Sayin. He's looking deep here. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves.